Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hi, this is Jan from New York City, and my channel name is Jan from New York City Saves Money. How's everybody doing today? I had a whole bunch of more apples to use up, and this is savings in action. This is where money is definitely saved. I do not like food waste at all whatsoever. So I had 9 apples left. I said, what on earth am I going to do with them? So I decided to peel them, chop them, and this is a little bit of a crisp type of recipe. I just come up with these concoctions. So I cleaned up the 9 apples, sliced them, and I entered them into a greased 8x8, heating the oven at 350. And what I did was I also had some margarine, and I rolled my apples before I threw them into the pan in some margarine, and I eyeballed using some sugar. I'm very generous with cinnamon. So what I did was I also took 1/4 cup of water and I entered that into the pan, mixed it in by hand manually. I know some people don't like doing that, but your hands in the kitchen truly are the very absolutely best tool. Now, here's what I did with some bargain brand animal crackers that are so in taste. I crushed about, maybe about 15 of those in a baggy type bag. I crushed them, and I mixed that with cinnamon, and I mixed that with margarine and about 1/3 cup of oats. So this is what made the crumble, and I eyeballed a little bit of sugar. I do not like things that are terribly sweet because I want to be able to taste the apple. So these animal crackers were very bland, but I have a suspicion that they're going to make a good crumble. So if you have things around the house that you're like, they don't excite you, turn them into a component of something that might. Now this is looking really beautiful before I even put it in the oven. So I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to throw this in the oven at about 350 for about 42 to 45 minutes. Hopefully it'll be the texture that I like. But if not, at least I could pat myself on the back and avoid food waste. This is going to make 4 to 6 extremely generous servings. 9 apples? I think so. So the truth of the matter be told, all of the work is in the prep work in this case. And if you don't mind slicing and dicing. So I took a cool morning like this morning and took advantage. If it's summertime and if it's like generally hot and you hate using your oven, when it's cooler in the morning is actually like the best time to take advantage of doing these things. So therefore, that's the time to do it. So by the time I eat it tonight, it'll be just the way I like it. There you go. So wish me luck. Go to put it into the oven and you will see the results very soon. Okay, so this is the result. Honestly, I wish the apples were a little more tender. I put them in for 34 minutes. So I think I'm going to shovel it back in the oven for another 10 minutes and wet it up a little more. I don't like it this dry. I tried it. I like a little more ooh and goo to it. So I think that's what I'm going to do. But you play around with this if this is of interest to you. Never waste what you have. Avoid food waste. Utilize what you have to the max. But when I get it adjusted properly to my taste, I am quite sure this will be good. I can add this crumble to my yogurt. I think that will work out just fine. So the thing is, when you're in the kitchen, do not be afraid to experiment. But of course, the main thing is avoid food waste. This can be adjusted to the way I like it. Take good care now. Thanks so much for watching. Have an amazing, fantastic day.